Is this better? 2 medium bronze tier items. That's 4 gold. Nah, no, I just have 10 gold. Well, that's a messed up skill.
Cast aside your death.
Okay, 1 second. It is queued. I'm not really a silk scarf believer. I am, however, a Ganjo believer.
But I'm glad you
I'm a big Ganjo believer. This is a normal. I'm just doing my free ranked ticket at this point, and then building up ranked tickets for open beta. Lets me feel a lot less bad about clicking on the fun starting options when I'm not losing a ranked ticket for clicking on them. Making the ranked tickets to farm the new players. I mean, over the last few days, I have been farming the experienced players too. It's just more fun to play ranked when everyone is figuring out how the new patch works, rather than like trying to play cool stuff for content into brick walls of ammo Vanessa. Powerful. I do not have a toy, or a food, or a friend. Take regen here. Medkit up my bandages, I guess. This is what, 1 income versus 4 gold. Even if I'm not spending the gold now, I'd rather have 4 gold. It takes so long for that income to pay off.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
They're not resetting rank on open beta. I have no idea what their plan is with that. They might not. I'm not sure how often they plan on resetting ranks in general. Because the current system does take a while to get up to Legend. What, 2 runs a day since the reset and you're still silver? Yeah, it took me roughly 2 weeks of playing 6 runs a day to get up to Legend. Like, even with a good win rate, it's just so many games are required. Yeah. I mean, at the point we're at, I wouldn't mind just B1, B2ing the board. Just gonna take the gold. I have a billion life because of Healthy Hoarder. Just take Defense Grid.
Learned all you can from me. See Argenta. She's wonderful.
JJ could have Matchbox or Yo-Yo. Yeah, I'm not gonna upgrade.
Oh, you're leaving. I get it. You're busy.
Take the income there. probably not going to another shop. I want to take income, and I want to get a upgrade hammer. Also want to get XP. Still really want to get XP. Duplicate Lottle. I had a Duplicate Lottle game a couple days ago. I've been really enjoying playing around with the dupes on Pig. I was positioned backwards. Whoops. Fix that before the player fight. Like, I kind of hope they don't get rid of them. But at the same time,
Not all
I don't know. It might be frustrating if it catches on too much. Because the starts are really strong when you hit.
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
So what, we didn't get XP, we didn't get B1, B2, we didn't get income? How did I miss income? I thought that couldn't happen. I thought that event was guaranteed.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it. Use it well.
Yeah, the way the dupe boards build out feels pretty unique. A lot of different ways to build them. Like, I've gone so many different directions from double yo-yo or double matchbox. So you can sit on it
The thrill of battle.
in case of a vendor that buys it for more.
You do see these tusks, right? My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Vanessa, skip B1, B2, day 1, got no more until you lost on day 8. Yeah, the B1, B2 variance on Vanessa is a big part of why I don't really want to play Vanessa in ranked. Like, when you hit, you're probably the strongest character, but I feel like the average big game just goes smoother. More fun, too. Way more variance in the big games, or variability in the big games. They classify dupe item tech as hidden interaction. I don't know what the implications of that are.
I'll show you what I learned.
Also, why does this pig have no items? So where you can get win condition. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? Like, Pig is the only character that kind of has to hit a mid-game pivot to do something functional. And just being able to identify, like, when it's too late to buy certain things. Or what the pieces are that you need to go into the different late-game comps. Vanessa build feels like some variant of get ammo item, shoot opponent. Yeah. It's 5 gold better than getting items.
Where's your hustle?
I feel like it probably is. I don't know, if you get how to play dually, I feel like figuring Matchbox isn't that hard. I don't know, Matchbox has a bunch of different ways that it can fall off, and then knowing when to pivot into another damage dealer is really important. Like, even the double Matchbox builds, you're not always going to find ways to give Matchboxes burn. And then using Matchboxes to scale other things, recognizing, like, it is time to turn your double Matchbox into a yo-yo game with yo-yo skills can be big. Or just, like, when to pivot out of it entirely because it's not doing damage fast enough. Even the ones that do stay in Matchbox tend to be about finding a defensive package that can keep you alive long enough. for the Matchbox burn to set in. Where dually burn builds have generally been about just rushing your opponent down. I think I just click this. Get the guaranteed XP.
Sale, no sale. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
When I'm rich, I'll never hear no again.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, enchants can do it. Enough cinders or enough of the +2 burn events can do it too. A couple salamanders. That's like part of the fun of the double Matchbox stuff. Is there's just so many different ways that you can go from a board like this. Like I have no idea what my board is gonna look like in 5 turns. Matchbox by tape. That would make a lot of sense. You might even say that that is definitely correct. Yeah, like I've had a bunch of games where I have double Matchbox at the start, and then eventually replace Ganjo with Chapeau, and then use Chapeau to scale a Yo-Yo, and just use the Matchbox to have Yo-Yo activate more. Sick Tenno, you get the small items, heal 5 monster skill, it awaits. Ooh. I haven't gotten that yet. I almost never click on the pickle fight. Okay, I want the hammer. I could just upgrade the Ganjo the hard way, since I don't want to be 1v2. That feels like the responsible thing to do.
Moving up in the world.
Oh, Bushel next to tape. Matchbox is just better than Bushel, right? I guess the Bushel... Yeah. Because when the Bushel activates, you get shield, but you're also just getting a Matchbox charge. Everything that charges the Bushel also charges the Matchbox.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal. Shall I gift wrap it for you?
All the pieces.
I'll come back someday and buy the whole store.
You're a smart one for your size.
Play Bird ATM a lot. Yeah, play Bird ATM occasionally. I think this is pretty close to the ideal day 3 board. I actually don't know if there's a better non-duped board than this.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabalians.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Some more burn on Matchbox would obviously be nice, but... Normally this would be a pretty scary Vanessa board.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
Not enough damage. The order is fine. The order is pretty fucked up here.
huge items. Price? Don't care.
Very powerful silver skill to start with. I don't know. I should probably keep it around.
Not very big though, is it? Midsworth says I have to trade even when I don't care.
No dupe.
Good food feeds body and soul.
Prince Hydro Dude. Yeah, what am I worried about? Barbed wire after DT fight over Succulent. I mean, Succulent's giving 100 life here from Healthy Hoarder. Speeds up the Matchbox. Succulent's the worst item on the board for sure, but... if you replace this, I think you want it to be with a non-weapon. Maybe like a random Piggle is better than Succulents.
I can already see all the treasures I'll put here.
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
Still don't want to be 1v2. But I will probably be yo-yoing. It's a pretty bad yo-yo, to be fair. It is just bronze.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Whee! Is it worth holding bronzes just to dupe? Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it very much is. I think I just take this upgrade now.
And this is why I need to get rich.
I'm not gonna
Happy to make
do another dupe. If I had 2 hammers on the bench... well, I guess if I had 2 hammers on the bench, I would just dupe it, but... we're getting to the point where bronzes are gonna stop showing up anyway. So... this... we get shield scaling, we get damage scaling. Really want to replace this with Chapeau now.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? Hmm?
Is Bushel better than Ganjo? Nah, I think the defensive scaling's good here. Like, if we just live, nothing is beating the scaling. I guess the counter-argument there would be Bushel is better at living. Oh, Ganjo's just so good. I'll try to show it in the PvE fight. Get another hammer. Let's just take a skill. Just take a skill. Nice. So much better than the bandages. 10 activations on the Matchbox. We'll go for the loot item. Maybe it's a cinder. They're not shiny, they're next to model ship. Model ship gives adjacent toys multicast. Minor rollback. Suppose not a tool, right? Is it Matchbox next to ship? Speed you up enough to give double cast on marbles / yo-yo. Matchbox isn't a toy, if that's what you're trying to do. Uh-oh. 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 Hold up. People panicking in Discord. Is it panic time? There's 4 people typing. I don't think anyone is saying they're rolling back. You are rolling back? I need to unbug my game. I think I should restart my whole client for this bug, right? 1 second. The sandstorm bug, you have to fully restart the game. Yeah, nobody's panicking in Discord. Looks like it worked this time. Really want to find that hat.
Make deals, not war.
Just if it's in play, we upgrade it.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Could buy a globe. If I had more gold, I don't know. Don't need the bushel.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this. Your aura guided me to what you needed.
That one's not in play. We could stack customer card value on it. HP. We could hold it for multiple days. It's not like we don't have inventory space. It's still pretty early.
My people believe in peace. Boring! I should warn you, I'm not like other
It's also chocolate bars that you're not spending an hour on. It just comes with the shop. Pretty big difference there. Nope. We don't know really anything about monetization as far as set in stone details go.
I can see you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
I've not talked a whole lot about it.
Discounts for peace.
Chill over Ganjo. Any better so you kill faster? I think I'd rather just have better defensive scaling, but
Use that for the good of all.
like we do have defensive stance, but defensive stance isn't that much shield. It also scales my healing, so I don't lose to poison.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal. Tell everyone you got it here.
You love Signet Ring. I just said you wrote that minutes ago. I don't know. We could upgrade the pawn shop. I think I just want to upgrade the yo-yo. Given that we have defensive scaling and offensive scaling in our skills, we're likely just playing yo-yo forever. This is not a lich board.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
I can't skip a fight. As much as I want the hat. Like that beats Lich. I mean, our defenses are shield, which ignores the poison. We activate a bunch of non-weapons, so they stack a ton of regen. This does not, yeah. Non-weapon boards can beat Lich if you apply a lot of your damage over time status. But the defensive shield builds don't. Maybe if we had like a textiles. The burn's the only way a non-weapon gets there against Lich. Yeah. I'd agree with that. Sure, any poison does it on day 6. Maybe like a big enough seaweed, maybe, but the 6-second cooldown on seaweed is rough. Crow's Nest Vanessa, that's ideal for killing Lich. Maybe. I've never beaten it on Crow's Nest Vanessa, but I also don't play a lot of Crow's Nest Vanessa. Like, you still gotta worry about the freezes on Crow's Nest Vanessa. The icicles are brutal. The damage does still ramp up fast. The only board that I have beaten Lich with in the last couple months has been Dually Burn. I came really close with ammo once. I could see a high enough ammo roll doing it. Really burned the high roll early. Yeah, I had like a gold Omega Ray and... What was my burn applier? I don't think it was soldering gun. I don't remember what it was.
My I won battles without ever striking a blow.
Sharp corners here.
For them to collapse.
I don't get sharp corners here.
If you wield it well enough, a shield can be its own kind of weapon.
I mean, Fulemo's still really strong through the early game. Are people playing that much pig? Like, even against a lot of the pig boards, if they don't have a ton of max HP early, you still just burst them down. Like, I would say Vanessa's the only character that's really beating the Ganjo boards early on.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me. The Bazaar is a rabid beast. Be its master.
It's a very high quality yo-yo. Yeah, if you end up having to go late, Ammo is also the comp that has the pivot options. You can also just, like, hit improvised weaponry and be able to do damage. It's not like the comp doesn't have lines that go late. You just have to be willing to take the pivots when they're offered.
I'll make ye my pet. Come perch on my shoulder.
Nice spyglass. I don't think it mattered what it hit here. We beat this no matter what, but definitely the best one for me.
Just watch the horizon, matey.
Speed up a matchbox. Regen.
I know you, Mr. Pygmalion, as shrewd as you are handsome. I don't succeed
Might want
unless
that.
my clients succeed, and I am very successful.
Don't need jewelry around anymore.
I bid you farewell.
Cycle this into the pawn shop.
You planted a golden seed, my friend.
Try to hold on to the deed. My chapeau!
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. You might try JJ's shop. Real friendly guy.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We can just pretend the Mountain Pass
I'm human.
gave us an item there.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Close fight, close fight.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
I don't think that I want to sell.
Imagine
I
the
guess I can-
wonders waiting for us in the
I
ground.
can sell the deed. I'll just get rid of the globe.
the people who left these things behind.
I don't think we need gumballs. Curio's pretty good.
Everything you need. Just a matter of finding it.
Did he no scaling 125 damage double barrel board? What does that even beat? On day 7? A good number of things.
That's been sitting there 20 years. Waiting.
We have like double the life of an average board here.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Like, the barrel had lifesteal, too. It's not like they're playing no sustain. I'm not sure what its crit chance was.
Trash is
But, like,
trash.
that Vanessa's board was not weak.
Reuse everything. Hooey! Now that's a bargain. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Trash is trash.
70. Yeah, so.
Everything.
Yeah, that was it was just a solid crow's nest board. Dragon? I'm not actually sure that we beat Dragon. I'm gonna go for it, because, you know, high rolls are funny, but our damage is pretty bad. It's +2 damage for 2 gold. I guess it's not actually 2 gold. We get 1 on the deed, 1 on the pawn shop. It is free. I guess the slows kind of body this fight.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
I don't know. Shield the yo-yo. Does Dragonheart have cool enchants? I don't think it does. No, these are remarkably lame. Spike Buckler does +4 at bronze. Wait, really? Oh. Did they buff that at some point? I could have swore that was +2. So we could shield the yo-yo. I could also random enchant the yo-yo. Shield the yo-yo. Shield the Matchbox. I think I'd rather shield something that's scaling.
People say, don't get so defensive, Fortis, but I'm a shield master.
I would much rather get sharp corners than this. Oh, I mean, now we have Dragonheart. Fuck it.
That's okay. I'll just keep training myself.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff. So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
So I found the Chapeau in case the Dragonheart's bad.
Doesn't work out for you. Come back for a refund.
Dragonheart not mean the Matchbox for scaling. Oh, I guess that's true. It seems to charge off a lot more than Burn Dragon. So it is bugged. Instead of charging off of burn items, it charges off of non-burn items. So it doesn't charge off the Matchboxes, but it charges off my yo-yo and marbles. It's probably faster.
You do see these tusks,
It's
right?
busted.
You should know.
It's pretty
I'm a
good.
bit of a legend on Pelago. Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
I think match is kind of bad now. I don't know. It's still speed for the marbles and yo-yo. Like, it makes the rest of my board slower if I cut the matchbox. Even if it does mean I get more damage from Dragonheart. We can see what it looks like. I guess we're never playing this. The Dragonheart looked sick.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful. I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Okay. That's probably actually better. This gets me the first activation faster? Probably faster overall. Oh, what? It just feels so wrong to cut the Duke Matchbox. I get that it's correct, but... You dupe every run, but we don't get heart often. Well, it's not like I wouldn't be playing the heart.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? Hmm?
Lethargy. Ew. Oh my. Full board over there. Huh. 3 wins. Sag. Yeah, Shielded Bush will be pretty crazy here. Lots of extra speed.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
That one's a little slower. Look, with the bushel, it is definitely better to cut the second matchbox. I have no doubts in my mind about that.
You're a smart one for your size.
Without the bushel, I don't know, giving up yo-yo speed, giving up marble speed.
Moving up in the world. The desert wind is warm perfume.
Dragonheart, this is unlosable? No, it's definitely losable. Opponents can just, like, spike freezes on you.
The Outlander way is truth. Someday you will.
We can also just get one shot, too. Like, our clock isn't that fast. Like, any board that doesn't have freezes, doesn't have, like, starting hastes. We do cool stuff. We scale like crazy, but sometimes you just die. What does Dragonheart do? Doubles the burn of an item for the fight. It is also fast.
If you know you are the best, is not humility a deception? Olin was right.
That helps.
You are a quick study.
Okay.
My dreams are
Don't one-shot me, Vanessa.
big for you to steal.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to
No bonk. Good start. That's not one-shotting me, so I think we're okay. No, it's also a 9.3 second lengthen.
Defeat does not defeat me.
They don't have a silencer. Well, runs you don't want to end at 10. Yeah. Should have lost some early. Yeah, so this would have been... I don't know, it's more shield, but it would have been more backloaded shield. It was like shield over the course of the whole fight. More activations, too.
Like a diamond. Flawless.
Wait, my board? What's making my board strong? Dragonheart's the big thing. Our opponent's board, the Langshan, just buffs itself when they win fights. They're scaling off of the when you slow an item, your weapons gain damage skill. Okay, shield pour activation sounds good. It's not really 8k shield pour activation though, right? It's 8k shield once you've activated Dragonheart a bunch of times. By which point you're probably winning the fight. Like, early shield should matter more than late shield. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more Pig. Hope you guys stick around.